Hey, we're live, kids. Watch your language.
That was actually pretty smart.
Watch what you're saying. Hey, got cousin Charlie. Hey, what's up? And the weatherman.
Back over here in third row.
Wow, you look
Hey. Oh, Blues Brother.
You got the Blues Brothers coming at you this morning. Go ahead. Hey, let's go ahead and hit that. Like it, share it. Get the word out. Hey, Kathleen, you're on here. Cousin Charlie's on here. Weatherman, are you on here?
Weatherman, look at you.
Weatherman. Who's calling? Who? Who's calling us? Let's just call them back. Hey, everybody, get on here. Please like, please comment, and share this stream out. I'm going to watch my language today, so you can feel free by sharing this stream on your stream, Cousin Charlie. I won't let you down, buddy. Today, I ain't going to be cussing, but let me tell you what I'm going to talk about today. Hey, Aaron Solomon, I see you're on here, friend. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, friend.
That was one of your best interviews.
With Aaron Solomon?
Yeah, I learned a lot.
I need to go back to doing that, don't I? I need to bring that back. Okay, here's what I want to talk about. I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story, and I'm probably going to have some rebuttal from Weatherman.
Oh.
So, I'm at a point right now where I'm reflecting back on my 2017. And let's acknowledge the fact it's the best year financially. It was the most deals we've done as a team, but financially 2017 was my best year ever. Okay, so I'm asking myself, why do I keep beating myself up about looking back thinking I could have done a lot more this year? This year I could have accomplished a lot more. I'm looking at how our real estate market is. I'm looking at the economy, and I really feel like a lot of what I did this year was given to me. Now, Weatherman may rebuttal some of that stuff, so let me keep going, okay? Cousin Charlie, what are you staring at?
He's mesmerized by your talking.
Yeah. Oh, he thinks something. Who keeps calling us?
Where's that?
Who is that? Whom is it? Greg. Well, we'll call him back. So, I'm looking back, Cousin Charlie, and I'm thinking, man, it was a great year. So then I go out Friday night, and we go out for Michael Burt's wife's birthday, Natalie. So I'm around Michael, Natalie, Derek Godwin, his wife, my buddy Brent Dyer, his wife, and of course Brittany Rene. So I know, hey, we stayed out late Friday night, Cousin Charlie. We stayed out very late on Friday night. Very late for me. So the next morning, Michael Burt has to get up, and he's got to drive to Chattanooga on Saturday. Okay?
Okay.
Saturday, he drives to Chattanooga for their daughter, and they play all day. And I'm thinking, man, I bet he's hating the day. Just because he's tired.
Right.
So I didn't pay attention, but later I looked on Facebook, and here he is with another message. He's dressed back up in their Sprinter, and they're going back to Nashville that night. They're going to Mike Hardwick's party for his company,
25 years.
Churchill Mortgage. Bert's back on the bus going to that party. Whenever he goes to these parties, he can't just go and have a party. He's got to talk to people. He's interviewing. He's coaching. He's got to be on. Okay, so that's his Saturday night. Well, guess what he has to do Sunday?
Probably fly out somewhere.
He gets on a plane and flies out to Houston. So I called him Saturday night, and I'm like, man, this is on his way to Nashville. How in the hell do you have the energy to do all this? And, granted, last week he was already in 3 different places. He was out of town 3 different times last week, okay? This week, he's going to be out of town again, then he'll come back and he'll take some time off. So I'm reflecting back on myself. I don't have to leave Murfreesboro. I don't have to go anywhere. So I'm starting to beat myself up over what I did not do last year or this year, 2017. And so I'm talking to him, and I'm trying to get some type of insight on what I need to do. And he just said this. He made it really simple. He said, man, you're going to have to get a bigger engine. You're going to have to get a bigger engine. Do you know what that means?
You need more horsepower.
I need more horsepower. I personally just need to start working harder. Do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do it because I'm naturally somebody that does not like to work. Now, that's been my past, but I've been overcoming this. It's new habits that I have formed over the last 4 or 5 years where I feel like I'm starting to work harder. You've got to get a bigger engine. So I'm looking at him. I'm around him quite a bit. I see, like, whenever we actually do something that's fun, whenever we're doing something recreational, like Friday night, he's sitting there working. Like, he's sitting there prospecting. He's on his phone communicating with somebody to try to get a bigger deal. So if I want to get to another level, I'm going to have to get a bigger engine. What would you say to that, Cousin Charlie? Let me tell you something about you, Cousin Charlie. You've got a big engine. You just don't have a lot of knowledge and a lot of networks in real estate. You've got an engine, and when I say you've got an engine, hey, where's my hat? What that means is you have the ability to work hard for a long period of time. Do you feel like you can do that, Cousin Charlie?
I do.
Is that all you got?
I'm processing some things right now.
Well, you got to think fast.
His
See,
engine's out of
this
gas.
is his engine's out of gas. So what people don't realize about video is it makes you think faster. It makes you think clear. It makes you speak with more certainty.
Sure.
So, Cousin Charlie, I will say this. You have an engine. You have a big engine. Weatherman.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, me and you have similar engines.
We do.
What is that?
This is just to keep your finances running.
You put out my thought.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Not yet.
So this is my thought process
Yeah.
without
I can't
debating
do that.
it. So,
Without
you know,
doing what?
without debating you, because I have a lot of biblical beliefs and a lot of things that I don't push the Bible on people because I don't believe in that.
Feel free to
But
speak your mind.
I do
Weatherman.
believe that there are, in the Bible it talks about there are people that will be over tens, there are people that will be over hundreds, and then over thousands. If you're a person over 100, then you're going to be very successful. You can't put a person over 100 and make them be a person over 1,000. I applaud Michael Burt. He is a man that could be in that seat. There's not everybody can be Michael Burt. But let me tell you this. There's also people that are over 10s that can make the most impact in our world because the 10 that they teach or talk to go out and do great things. So y'all will have to figure out which one of those you are. And if you need a bigger engine to be over more people, then go after it. But also make sure that you're also in the position you need to be in. And that's for not a rebuttal, but that's just kind of the way I see it.
No, I understand. But I'm sitting here reflecting on 2017, thinking to
Sure.
myself, and this is what's very, very hard. It's very hard when you know you've let yourself down. It's very, very hard to sit there and justify to yourself, if I'm going to be honest, 2017 was good, but I kind of screwed it up. I feel like a golfer that went out and shot par on a very, very, very challenging course, and I missed 3 like 2-foot birdies. You see what I'm saying? There's lost opportunities that I had this year because I'm going to tell you the biggest reason why. I did not work a selling system the way I should. I should have had like Bert's got that legacy selling system. I should have done the legacy selling system on a consistent basis. I should have come in. I should have done 3 high value activities every single day, which I didn't. There were so many days where I could just say good things happened for us throughout a day, but I can't pinpoint myself, or I can't pinpoint where I did anything to make that happen. Now, the counterpoint might be, well, a lot of what, Lorenzo Bailey, how are you doing, buddy? The counterpoint would be this. What about all the things that I've done leading up to this year? Because there is a lot of momentum that started in 2012, 2013 that has led to a better year. So, hey, Lisa Progar's back.
But you also got to think, and I'm not going to talk about your deals or your ventures this year, but you've had a pretty good opportunity on some things that you've accomplished this year, things that you're doing that'll take you into the next year, that you'll continue to do those things. And those are what we call blessings and favor. And so if you really want to understand what you have, it's called favor. And I challenge you to research that and look at it.
Well, let me ask Cousin Charlie. Do you know what the hell he's talking about, Cousin Charlie?
I was actually thinking about what I was fixing to say.
What were you about to say, Cousin
I
Charlie?
think it's good you're having these thoughts.
Why is
Because
that?
you're not becoming content. You're not becoming satisfied with, hey, it's been a goal of yours to have 100 homes in a year.
Hey, Clay Skipworth,
And you're-
call me instead of sending me those Facebook messages.
That's
I'm
all
sorry.
you get, Charlie.
Hey, text me or call me. Don't send me Facebook. I don't do Facebook messages. Kathleen does all that. So call me or text me. But keep going, Cousin Charlie. I apologize.
But no, I think it's a good thing. I'm kind of having the same thoughts of, man, why couldn't I have done more? I'm sitting between two of probably the best guys I could have started my real estate career
The
with.
greatest? You can
Two
say.
of the greatest. And there are times where I didn't react as quick as I should have, things I could have done. And I think it's good that, you're not content, that you're wanting to do more.
Well, so 2017, Cousin Charlie, how do you feel about looking back and reflecting with honesty your 2017?
I should have done more.
Okay. Can you pick?
My feelings kind of got hurt. It was harder than I thought it was going to be. But then once I kind of got some things in order and got my feet wet in the game plan, I keep saying I should have done more. Maybe I should have tried to. Wait,
I had to adjust my hat, man. Hey, tip my hat to you, Cousin Charlie.
But I don't think any of us should be content because you're either moving forward or you're dropping behind. You just can't sit still.
That's right.
So let me ask you, both of y'all this. So if you're going to move forward and have a more productive year, how are you going to be able to do it and have the consistency of being well-liked and being the way you are? And what I mean by that is anytime you grow, something has to replace something else. So if you grow and you start doing 150 deals, and we do 50 more deals, the time it takes to do those 50 deals, what are you not going to be able to do? And how are you going to be able to make all that and keep the same? One thing I love about this team is the atmosphere. There's a great atmosphere here. There's a caring atmosphere. We want to help our clients. We reach out. We want to be entertaining. Can you still do that at a higher level? And I think you can. I'm just asking the question.
Weatherman, that's a good question. That's a good point. But here's what I really think. Do you feel like you got to sit very still right now, Cousin Charlie? You look pissed off, Cousin Charlie, and you're out.
You cut him off.
Okay, so here's what I really believe. I believe that when I reflect back on my days, there's a lot of time where I'm not doing anything.
Sure.
How often do you see me dicking around in the hallway? How often, Kathleen, do you see me just pacing and interrupting? And be honest, because that's what this is about right now. It's about being honest with yourself, reflecting on 2017, and just think, I could have done 2 or 3 more things throughout a day that would have it would have multiplied into bigger deals, more money. It would have helped me advance things if I'd have just done 2 to 3 more things. You can come in and I believe you can come in and get very focused in 5 to 10 minutes and get a lot of stuff done. I believe you can get a whole lot of stuff done. So I need to be more intentional and more efficient with my time, Weatherman. But I do agree that we wake up every day just like a phone battery, and we've only got 100% to give. And whenever you're doing things that you don't like to do, it probably burns your battery more. So a couple years ago, I made the decision I was going to focus on doing things that I enjoyed more in the business. This is one of the favorite things I like to do, is talk and try to spread my message. So Carrie Ann Sear, looking forward to that party Saturday night, girl.
Man, wish I'd know about it. But anyway.
Weatherman doesn't know about the party, but I've got to get, like, whenever you see somebody like Carrie Ann Sear, the amount of production that she does, she knows, KNOW, how to allocate her time. She is very efficient because I see she's probably dancing at home right now.
I see her doing a lot of
She's
things.
always dancing. You know, Carrie Ann's a performer. She can sing. So I think we've got to get much more intentional with the time that we have. There is a lot of screwing off in my life. But you know, that kind of makes me. So what if I can just add 1 intentional hour per day into what it is I'm trying to accomplish? Because last year, I did not do that. Last year I didn't. I need to become much more intentional about reaching out to people to ask them to help me with my real estate career. I need more people helping me. I've got to ask for business more often than I've done in the past. You know, that's one of the things we got to do. We got to ask for more referrals. We got to go out and ask people to help us. What time is it, Kathleen?
8:44.
8:40. We've been going about 15 minutes. So we're going to wrap this up because we got mastering Monday coming up where we practice our skills. We want to become better salespeople. So just ask yourself this and be honest, because the truth is really all that matters. Let's accept all challenges that come your way. You just can't accept the ones you like. Mike Gafka. Mike Gafka? I like that, Chris Clark. You must accept all challenges that come your way. Just accept the ones you like. Yeah, there's a lot of things whenever leverage. More deals might mean a job for someone else. Leslie Denny, Mickey Howe, thank y'all for getting. Hey, whatever you think, I appreciate hearing your comments. We may or may not agree, and that is okay. We talked about this last week. It's okay if we have different beliefs. Cousin Charlie, I'm going to go down the aisle here. What are you going to commit to in 2017 or 2018?
I'm going to commit to trying to be more focused, more precise in what I'm doing. As Coach Burt has said, Charlie, you need to ask for the deal. So I need to do more asking and probably more networking, which is kind of something I haven't done enough of.
Well, you know what's funny? I asked this question, not many people answered it. Out of the three of us, who do you guys think would be the most extroverted if we went to a party? If we went to a party of 500 people, which one of us do you think would go around and talk to the most people? Can anybody guess which one it would be? Cousin Charlie, you do need to do. Hey, are you pointing at me?
Actually, it wasn't.
I think it'd be him.
It was you.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I wasn't here for this vote.
You know, here's what would surprise a lot of you guys. I'm actually very introverted. I like to be around a group, and I like to get very deep into conversation and ask them questions. I'm not like a, hey, how you doing, and talk for 2 or 3. I'm not a small talker. I'm a very intense, deep talker where I want to know more about you. So honestly, I could go to a party unless people are coming up to me and asking me questions. I would just sit right there. I would sit over my little hideaway. Just sit right over there and talk to. If you come up to me, I definitely would talk to you. But I'm not the type where it's natural for me to go around and say hi, blah blah blah. I'm not like a hit and run person where I can have a little conversation, then go on to somebody else. So hey, Weatherman, what are you going to commit to? You on live camera? What are you going to commit to in 2018?
I got 3 things. First, I'm going to commit to a better relationship with my wife. That's first and foremost. Second, I'm going to commit to getting back into the gym and getting my mind and body right. And third, I'm going to commit to Michael Burt and the legacy selling system and do this as a team with our group, and then see where 2018 takes us.
Okay, so one of the things I teach in selling, I've gone down through here and they've told me what they're going to do. You've always got to validate something to get to make them really commit. So, Cousin Charlie, is there any reason why you won't commit to more networking, more focus?
There is.
Is there any reason? Is there anything that's going to hold you back? So, do I have your permission in 2018 to hold you accountable to these things?
I believe you do.
Well, what you said does not have enough certainty in it for me. I believe you did. I believe you did. On a scale from 0 to 10, how certain are you that you're going to be okay with me holding you accountable on days when you don't want to be held accountable?
I'm certain. I'm a 10.
Weatherman, out of the 3 things, you are going to become a better husband.
Absolutely.
You are going to hit the gym.
Absolutely.
You're really going to commit to getting better to help the team to sell more. Correct.
Absolutely.
Jamie Stillman, are you coming over here? Is there any reason? Is there any reason why, Weatherman, you won't commit to that?
The only reason I wouldn't commit is if I start outshining you and you fire me.
Oh, well, you know what? I'd love it if you outshine me. As long as you stayed here. I'd love it. So I've got your permission, what you're saying, to hold you accountable. You're not going to be mad if I'm asking you this.
Oh.
You know, I'm going to write this. Thank y'all for playing over there. Kathleen is somebody that is so committed to what she does. Would you guys say that about her?
Yes.
Kathleen, I was thinking about this. One of the best decisions I've ever made is making sure you stayed here, is by going out and saying, hey, think about how much the brand has grown, the attention. Think about how much, and I just want to say thank you for that.
Me too.
And how committed you are. And you, I want to be around people that just learn. I like that. Kathleen has just figured all this stuff out. You would think she's been doing the branding thing
She's a
before.
genius.
She just has an awareness of how to figure things out, and she's very fast at doing this. So hey, I want to give my girl Sparkle a little shout out. Everybody, we've been going a little bit long, but wrapping this up. Really, what the most important thing is how you're feeling about yourself. And you can lie, you can bullshit yourself, you can say things, but you know what the truth is. And based off of what you think the truth is how you're going to feel about yourself. Ask yourself this: how do I feel about my 2017? What do I feel like I could have done to have a better year? What can I do in 2018 to make my year gooder? Everybody, have a great day. It all starts right now. Tell yourself, I'm going to be in a good mood. I'm going to be productive. You've got to stop listening to yourself. You've got to stop listening to your emotions because they want to take the easy way out. Do you see what I'm saying, friend? Do you see what I'm saying? Your emotions will want you to take the easy way out. Tell yourself you're going to do things other people will not. Everybody, have a great day.